Hi dear students, how are you? Welcome to IS classes. I'm Rishi Bhargava. और कल ही CSAT का पेपर हुआ. I hope all of you have done well. And today I'm going to solve this paper for you, and I'm going to give you exact answers. Right? So शुरू करते हैं. This is paper A, right? And see, और as you say, तुम्हें पता है मैं हमेशा पीछे से शुरू करता हूँ. तो दैट्स अ नॉर्म फॉर मी. मेरे लिए ये नॉर्म है. अगर आप ये बोलोगे कि सर पेपर कैसा था, पेपर बहुत अच्छा था, नॉट वेरी टफ, बट वो जनरली आप लोगों ने बहुत सारा नंबर सिस्टम किया होता है, तो जनरली मोस्ट ऑफ यू थिंक दैट नंबर्स कर लें. सो नंबर्स वर वेरी वेरी कैलकुलेटेड, right? But there were questions you should have attempted, and reading comprehension was very very easy. Let's talk about it. Let's start with the aptitude questions and then we will go towards reading comprehension. Aptitude और reasoning के questions करते हैं. So पहला question, the difference any two natural numbers is 10. तो number लिया natural number m minus 10. All right. What can be said about the natural numbers which are divisible by 5 and lie between numbers? So guys, 11 minus 1 is 10, 12 minus 2 is 10, 13 minus 3 is 10, 14 minus 4 is 10, 15 minus 5 is 10, 16 minus 6 is 10, and so on. And बहुत सारे हो सकते हैं. So if you see number, what can be said about the natural numbers that are divisible by 5 and lie between natural numbers? Either divisible by 5, lying between these two natural numbers are 5 and 10. इधर फिर से 5 and 10, here again 5 and 10, here again 5 and 10, and then you see 15 and 5. Number divisible by 5 is 10. All right. Then you realize यहाँ पे there are two, but one, and then again 16 minus 6. You see how many? So this 10 and 15. There are two. So what can be said? There is only one such number? No. There are only two such numbers? No. None of the numbers exist? No. There can be one such. There can be more than one such number. That would be your answer. Answer is option number C. I hope you got it, guys. Next देखते हैं. A number x lies between 0 and 1. Guys, a number x lies between 0 and 1. So which of the following statement is correct? If x lies between 0 and 1, then x square is greater than x cube. Take 1 by 2. So 1 by 4 is greater than 1 by 8. It's 2. Similarly, if you take x is 1 by 4, then 1 by 4 is not greater than 1 by 2, isn't it? It is actually less than 1 by 2. So wrong. So A, only A. So we can save a lot of time finding right questions, right? और ये दोनों बहुत easy questions थे. Average. I think you should have done this as well. Okay. Let's see. The average of three numbers P, R, S, K. Average of three numbers P, Q, and R is K. So what would be right? P plus Q plus R upon 3 is K. Then he says P is as much more than the average. P is as much more than the average. So P is equal to K plus A, and Q is equal to K minus A. So from average, P is K positive, and from average, Q is A negative. All right. So we know the values of P and Q: K plus A plus K minus A plus R upon 3 equal to K. So this A and A cancel, right? 2K plus R is equal. Yes. Okay. तो तीन क्वेश्चन हो गए है ना. आई डोंट थिंक थोड़ा टफ है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. यस, इट वाज कैलकुलेटिव, इट वाज कंफ्यूजिंग, और बहुत सारे बच्चे वो लड़ते रह गए. नाउ दिस इज समथिंग वेरी न्यू, ही सेज set of 11 natural numbers, value 1, value 2 comes in GRE GMAT. तो ये पहली बार CSAT में देखा गया, right? So he says minimum value of average of the numbers of the set when they are consecutive integers greater than or equal to -5. So if you take -5, -4, -3, 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and you divide it by 11, you see these would cancel off. These would all cancel off. So minimum value would come out to be, value comes out to 0. All right. And then second, he says minimum value of the product of the numbers of the set when they are consecutive non-negative integers. Guys, non-negative integers, right? 0 is also a non-negative integers. So minimum value of product of 11 numbers would actually be 0 into 1 into 3 up till 10. Again, it is 0. So value 1 is value 2. Answer is C. Value 1 is equal to value 2. Now, this was a question which actually gave students a lot of problem. Why? Because ये question कभी पहले नहीं आपने किया हुआ था. This is something new. This is learning. Learning for us as well. चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं. Right. Let's see the next one. Again, see this. He says P plus Q is equal to 10. P and Q are integer value and maximum value of P and Q. I have told you whenever you're given sum of two numbers, they are going to have maximum value when they are equal. So P would be, Q would be equal to 5 and maximum value of P into Q is 5 into 5 which is equal to 25. Second, maximum value of P cross Q when P is greater than equal to minus 6 and Q is greater than equal to minus 4, right? Guys, again, if you take this as 6, this would be 16. So answer product would actually be minus of 96 maximum, right? And if you take Q is equal to minus 4, your P would be 14 and this would actually give you 28 minus of 56. But what would be maximum? देखो यार, P is greater than equal to P is greater than equal to minus 6, Q is greater than equal to minus of 4, right? So maximum value possible ही नहीं है, right? They can be equal also, right? P is equal to Q is equal to 5, so 25, right? But then when P is greater than minus 6, Q is greater than minus of 4. So it can be P is equal to 100, P is equal to Q is equal to 100 because again the sum has to be 10. Yeah, guys, sum has to be. It is right. So in this case, आप खुद देखोगे ये आपकी end limit है. I think when P is equal to 5 and 5, again maximum would think value 1 is equal to value 1 is equal to value 2. अभी क्लियर है, राइट? बिकॉज इट इज बाउंडेड. देखो यार, ये बाउंड हो गया एक्चुअली P से और Q से, अदरवाइज इट कुड हैव गिवन अस इनफाइनाइट वैल्यूज. आप खुद देखो, मैंने P इज इक्वल टू माइनस 6 किया और Q की वैल्यू आ गई माइनस 4, Q लिया, P की वैल्यू आ गई. ये दोनों एक्सट्रीम वैल्यूज हैं, बट P इज इक्वल टू 5 एंड Q इज इक्वल टू 5 पे इट इज गिविंग यू 5. और कोई वैल्यू पॉजिटिव चेक कर लो. P is equal to 8, then Q would be equal to 2, which is not max, which is not maximum. I think again answer is C. Guys, answer is C. These two questions, and there are more, right? They do define their logic. They are giving you every year. They are giving type of question. You should be mentally prepared for these kind of questions. Taking CSAT easy doesn't solve any problem, na? Most of you are actually imbibed with like PS 1, 2, 3 mains optional. ये पेपर ही नहीं क्लियर हो रहा है कैसे करेगा, right? And I think this paper was actually. अभी क्या कह रहा है? In a T20 cricket match, 3 players X, Y, and Z. They scored X plus Y plus Z is equal to 37. X is to Y is equal to Y is to Z. These are the two things given to you. The ratio of number of runs scored by X, the number of runs scored by Y is equal to ratio of number of runs scored by Y is number by Z, right? So इससे Y square is equal to X into Z, right? And Y is equal to root of XZ. But what is value of only one is runs by X, one by Y, runs by Z. You can get Z but since this equation ये ही दो equations हैं and there are three variables x y and z, you cannot solve it. बहुत सारे लोगों ने ट्राई भी किया y square to x to take y is equal to 5, अगर 5 भी ले लोगे फिर भी x और z का अपने को कौन सा वैल्यू आएगा, कौन सा बड़ा कौन सा छोटा, यूनिक वैल्यू नहीं होगा. तो दिस नॉट बी डिटरमाइंड बिकॉज ऑफ इनसफिशिएंट, राइट. सो आई होप नाउ दिस इज गुड गाइस, क्लियर. अभी नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. दिस इज समथिंग अमेजिंग, दिस इज समथिंग अमेजिंग. Now he says the last option, data sufficiency last option, can be answered even, cannot be answered even without you. Can the question can be answered even without using the statements, and then uh, using one of the statement, but cannot be answered using of the statement, both the statement together, दोनों statement together. Now he says is p plus q का whole square where p and was positive, is it positive? So खुद देखना यार, p plus q का whole square minus 4pq equal to p square plus q square plus 2p minus 4q which is equal to plus q का whole square minus 2q equal to p का whole square. This has to be positive, right? This has to be positive. Only issue now, listen, whether p is, this is a whole square, this is always positive, isn't it? ये हमेशा positive है. The question can be answered even without using the statements. But then a lot of students said, sir, what about when p is equal to q? What about when p is equal to q, right? So over here, that is one issue. In that case, it is not positive, it can be 0 if p is equal to q, which means question is p is less than p is greater than q. The question can be answered by using both together, but cannot be answered either of the statement alone. What is your idea about it, guys? तुम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? I would rather go for this because I say that always positive greater than 0, right? This is greater than 0, but if p is equal to q, in that case 20 and q are natural numbers, तो यार वो 0 कैसे बनेगा? Natural है. हाँ हो गया, not required, D answer. This is so tacky, right? Natural to 0, but again, they can be equal, guys, they can be equal, p can be equal to q. So there is an ambiguity on this. The question can be answered using both the statement together, cannot be answered either of the statement alone. Why? You have to have either p is less than q and p, in that case definitely this be positive. So take your answer as C or D. Let's see what UPSC serves us next 1 year. We have to wait, right? So I would go for C. I think I would go for C. Both the statements are required because it comes out to P. P minus Q is positive, right? P minus Q का whole square. So if he says, is it positive? देखो, P is less than Q, उस पे positive है, true, right? The question, guys, yes, statement 1 is giving you answer, it is positive, positive, A or B. The question can be answered using either of the statements. Can you imagine how beautifully they have framed the questions? Yes, 1 is also giving you answer and 2 is also giving you answer. Next again, 74. Again, 73. It says, in a football match, Team P plays against Q was behind 3 goals with 10 minutes to go. Behind 3 goals, right? So P ने score किए हैं P goals, so Q ने P plus 3 goals, right? First statement: the team P scored 4 goals in last 10 minutes. Now, is this telling you that P would win the match? No, this is not giving you, because last 10 minutes P ने 4 goals किए हैं, but we don't know about Q, right? And second, team Q scored a total 4 goals in the match. Second statement is not the way we do our data sufficiency problems, right? Then if I mix them together, he says he scored 4 goals in the last 10 minutes, right? And Q has scored total of 4 match. Total उसने 4 goals scored. So P is equal to 1. ये total 4 हो गए, isn't it? That case has scored how many? Right, P has also scored 4 goals, है ना? So that is the team PQ scored total of 4 goals in the match. टोटल 4 ही गोल किए हैं, राइट? और 10 मिनट पहले तक वॉज बिहाइंड, ठीक है ना? इसमें एक ही गोल किया था। टीम पी स्कोर्ड 4 गोल्स इन लेस इन लास्ट 10 मिनट्स, राइट? देखो, इसने 4 गोल और कर दिए, guys. This is something really really important. We are not going to have any. तो अगर तो ये 1 है और 4 गोल और कर दिए तो इसमें पी जीत गया। तो देयर आर टू थिंग्स कमिंग, या तो पी जीत गया, राइट? अदरवाइज यहाँ ऐसा हो गया कि दोनों बराबरी पे हैं। तो he says does P win the match? No, even by adding them together it is not working. एक बार ऑप्शंस देखें। The question cannot be answered. He says the question cannot be answered even using any of the statement. तो दोनों को यूज करके भी आंसर नहीं था। आंसर इज 4, राइट? I hope now you got it, guys. Our kind of paper, isn't it? पहले मैं एप्टीट्यूड कर रहा हूँ, रीजनिंग कर रहा हूँ, बाद फिर right? Then comes this question: how is P related to Q? Right? So a question given again. This is data sufficiency options. The question cannot be answered even using any of the statement. So that option is not given. The new option. Let's see. It says how is Q related to P? What is the relation between Q? What is the relation? He has two sisters R and S. He has two sisters R and S, but that does not give you how is Q related to P, isn't it? How is Q related to P? अपने चलेगा statement 1 2. R is father. R's father is Q's brother. So second statement: R's father is Q's brother. R's father is Q's brother. But then second statement alone is not giving you any relation. You would have to mix them. Both the statement individually are not giving you answer. So let's mix it. अभी अगर अपन mix करते हैं इसको, right? So P has R and S, right? R's father, so R का जो father है, right, is brother to Q, doesn't give you gender of Q as well. Brother to Q का gender क्या है? Is it a male or a female? ये भी नहीं पता है. So how is P and Q related? We don't know the gender of P. We don't know the gender of Q. We cannot. Answer is 4. इसका आंसर 4 आ जाएगा. Okay, great. Let us see the next one. Right? Now again he says he is giving you a lot of ranges. Let P Q R S be the distinct non-zero digits. If PP into PQ, PP into PQ is equal to RRSS, right? Where P is less than equal to 3 and Q is less than equal to 4, right? So what is the value of Q? He is asking value of Q. I just want to check options once. Is there that option? The question can be answered even without using a statement, guys. This may be a clue, right? This may be a clue. तो एक एक देखना, belongs to P belongs to set 1 2 and Q belongs to set 1 2 and 4, right? So maximum value अगर अपन P की देखें 3 and Q की maximum value can be 4, and if I check out PP, that is 33 into 34 comes out to be 112. There cannot be any other value, because he says P and Q, P, Q, R, S are distinct. Which means if I take P is equal to 3, then Q would be 2, right? That gives 33, 32, right? 33 into 32 is not giving you RSS pattern. This is unique pattern only possible when P is equal to 3 and Q is equal to 4. So your answer is very simple. The question can be answered even without using any of the statements. Can be answered even without using any of the statements. Okay. चलिए, तो नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Ah, again, this is the question can be answered without using of the statements, right? Check करें, check करें, देखिए. He says, what is the smallest one-digit number having exactly 4 factors? 2 के factors हैं 1 and 2. 3 के factors हैं 1 and 3. 4, 1, 2 and 4. 5 के factors हैं 1 and 5. 6 के factors हैं 1, 3 and 6. So you don't need, the question can be answered without using the statement. Smallest single digit number 6 है यार, 4 factor होते हैं, बात खत्म. You don't require these statements. Statements की जरूरत ही नहीं, right? चलिए नेक्स्ट देखें. हाँ, remainder when this is divided by 6, how many numbers are these? How many numbers are these? 3, 4, 5, 6 से लेके 100 तक. How many numbers are there? 100 plus 1. These are 98 numbers. These are 98 numbers. Now let's see. 9 की power 3 when divided by 6 would give you 3 की power 3 when divided by 6. Please cancel 3 up and down. We have done it in the classes also, right? So this is 3 की power 2 divided by 2. So 3 की power 2 is 9 when divided by 2. Answer is 1. What did we cancel up and down? 3. So into 3. So 9 की power 3 gives you 3. Similarly, 9 की power 4 divided by 6 would be 3 की power 4 divided by 6, which is 3 divided by 2, right? Which is again 1 into 3, which is 3. Every number is giving you remainder 3. Every number is giving you remainder 3. And how many numbers are these? These are 98 numbers. So it is 3 into 98 divided by 6. Now 3 is a multiple of 6, 98 is a multiple. Sorry, 3 is a multiple of 3, 98 is a multiple of 2. 3 to the 6. So this number is a multiple of 6. Remainder 0. Remainder 0. I hope guys, you all are understanding. चलेगा? Next देखते हैं. This is very easy. 64 is 4 cube and coded as 7 cube, 43, right? 216 is 6 and coded as 9 cube. So 512 is 8 cube, coded as 11 cube. 11 cube, what? 1331. Not at all a problem, isn't it? जाएगा? I don't think it's a tough thing, है ना? चलिए next देखते हैं. I think probably this paper where you should have found out question कि कौन से क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं. I find it tough, but subsequently there are 20-25 questions that can be easily done, है ना? But I solving this kind of paper requires coaching. The culture of CSAT देख लेंगे is not going to work, and most of the students are actually having a struggle with this, है ना? And I got this diagram for this FG. This is the diagram that I got. So I'm just giving you the diagram, right? Say, and B is 6, and this is 10, and D is 6, and then this is 5. Either E hai, and B to F he has given, and F to G he has given you as 12. This was given to you diagram. Basic simple direction wala question hai ye, and I got my answer to be 31. From a person travels from D to F. So D से F जाना है, ऐड कर लीजिए, राइट? 16 जमा 15 31 आ जाएगा आपका. आई होप दिस इज नॉट एट ऑल अ टेंशन, है ना? हो जाएगा. So rather than fighting for the questions, you should have tried finding the questions. But I understand with time constraint, it is very tough. But then that is the reason we tell you in the classes also, practice every day. Attending classes only is not going to be a solution, है ना? सिर्फ classes से तो कोई solution नहीं होगा यार. अभी देखो, he says there exists a natural number which when increased by 50% can have number of factors unchanged. If we take 10, right, factors 1, 2, 5 and 10 increase by 50%, multiply by 1.15, इसके हो जाएंगे 1, 3, 5 and 15. Yes, it is. Yeah, there exists. Yes, there exists. And then he says there exists a natural number which when increased by 150 can have number of factors unchanged. 6 increased by 150 is multiplied by 2.5 comes out to be 15. Factor of 6 are 1 and 6. Factor of 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Yes, true. True. So both 1 and 2 are actually working over here. Both 1 and 2 are actually working over here. चलेगा? चलेगी. नेक्स्ट देखा जाए. This is again something that any one of you should have done it. These were easy. 1, 3, 6, x 42. Difference of 2, difference of 3, 5, difference of prime numbers, right? So next is 11, 18 plus 11, right? Not at all a problem. You should have done it. You should have done it. There are 3, 4 questions like these. Most of you would do this question if you have done work with me. This is all of you should have done. X does 1/3 in 6 days, so x is 1 by 18. Y can complete 1/3 in 8 days, 1 by 24, and Z 3/4 in 12 into 4 by 3, isn't it, guys? 1 by 16. LCM 144. LCM 144. This is what I got, right? So yeah, 869. X makes 8 units, Y makes, Z makes 9 units per day, isn't it? That is how we have done this in your chapter as well. He says all of them work together for n days. So n days come here, which is plus 6 plus 9, and then x and z quit, and बाकी जो है वो 26/3 का जो काम है वो y ने किया है. Y was making per day is equal to 44. Solving this equation, n is equal to 4. Solving this equation, we get n is equal to 4. चलेगा? चलिए, 59 done. A 5-digit number p, q, r, s, t, where t is not equal to 0 is thrice of t. देखो यार, p is equal to 3t, so p can take value 1, 2 and 3, and then in that case p equal to p और t का limitation हो गया, isn't it? Then he says s is greater than q by 4. and Q is greater than R by 3, Q is greater than R by 3, तो अपन अगर देखते हैं Q का वैल्यू इधर पुट कर दो, S Q का वैल्यू रिप्लेस कर देते हैं, तो Q माइनस R माइनस 3 इज इक्वल टू 4, S माइनस R इज इक्वल टू 7, S माइनस R इज इक्वल टू 7, S और R का जो डिफरेंस हो वो 7 होगा. Now with this guys, what I got, just I started with values in terms of assuming. So I say if I take S as a 9, अगर अपन करते हैं S as a 9, तो आपका R क्या आ जाता है, R would be 2, और अगर R2 आ जाता है तो Q would be 5, PQR. So Q Q R और S लगा दिया आपने, ठीक है. Q is 5 to 9. अब इधर से वैल्यू पुट करेंगे 1 और 3, इट वोंट वर्क. व्हाई 1 and 3 won't work? Sir, why it won't work? Because sorry, 1 and 3 would work. Yes, 1 and 3 would work. 2 and 9 won't work. Why 2 and 9 won't work? क्योंकि 2 यहाँ पे आ चुका है. And then if you say 3 and 9, 3 and 9 भी वर्क नहीं करेगा. So when Q is equal to 5, then we, the only thing I assume was S, right? S को assume किया था. अब S is equal to 8 मान लो. अगर अपन S is equal to 8 मानता है, ठीक है, तो R कितना आ जाता है, right? देखो, S is equal to 8 माना तो R is equal to 1 आ गया, right? अगर R is equal to 1 है, R is equal to 1 किया तो Q is equal to 4 आ गया. तो again 4 1 8 QRS 418, and which values would go? 1 and 3 won't go, 2 and 6 would go, right? And 3 and 9 would go, 3 and 9 would go. So इधर एक वैल्यू जा रहा था, इधर ये दो वैल्यूज बन गई, ठीक है. उसके अलावा राइट, लेट्स सी, इफ आई टेक S is equal to 7, तो R क्या हो जाएगा, R is equal to 0, right? If R is equal to 0, Q is equal to 3, तो ये आ जाएगा आपका 307. 307 भी कितना चल रहा है, 1 and 3 नहीं चलेगा, 2 and 6 चलेगा, 3 and चलेगा, ये चौथा वैल्यू आ गया. दिस इज योर फोर्थ वैल्यू, राइट. एंड इफ यू पुट S is equal to 6, so R would be negative, it won't work. Four such values would exist. Okay? So this is how you should do these questions. Again, this is very lengthy proposition, but I would say कि lengthy है पर चलेगा, है ना, lengthy है but चलना चाहिए. Alright, चलिए next देखते हैं. Let's see the next one. And I wish that most of you should understand that you have to practice that. Many of you would be good, but you have to practice it, right? Now there were three questions on codes, and codes are really easy. France, FRANCE, right? It is 65431, and Germany, GRMANY was 9158437, right? तुम खुद देखो, E is 1 and E is 1, डायरेक्ट चल रहा है ना, और दोनों में A भी है, A इधर क्या है 4 और A इधर भी 4 है, which means direct notation. So what is Y? Y is 7, so answer should start with 7. What is E is 1, 7 1 दो है, ठीक है. What is M? Just what is M? 8. यार ये तो हो जाना चाहिए था तुम्हारा. This is a very very easy question. So number series and coding was actually easy, but most of you got mugged up with this number system. No, just a minute guys. No is 210, which is 14, right? Code of N is 14, who is 15. NOT is 14 into 15 into T is what, 20, 20. So obviously, you know, their codes are being multiplied. What is the code of S? 19. It is 1 double triple 0 19 double 9 triple 0. All right, done, guys. Right? Again, family relation question. Now, a lot of you would say, sir, family relations पे क्वेश्चन आते हैं नेक्स्ट ईयर हम फैमिली रिलेशन करेंगे नेक्स्ट ईयर दे मे नॉट गिव यू फैमिली रिलेशंस एट ऑल he says he is brother he is brother of Q and R. Done. Q and R. Done. S is mother of R. Chal, S is a female. P is father of P is P's father. Okay. P is a father. S is a mother. They are married couple. Okay. है ना? So and we know P is brother, which means P is a male, but we don't know R or Q ka gender, right? So S and T are couple, true. Q is T's son, wrong, because we don't know the gender. T is Q's father, true. S is P's mother, true. R is T's daughter, we don't know of R. And P is S's son, so only four are true. Only four of them are true. So I think that works, guys, है ना? That really works. चलेगा? चलिए नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Great in terms of as well. हाँ? चेक करते हैं. 49. He says a mobile phone has been stolen. Let's see, a mobile phone has been stolen. There were three suspects, P, Q, and R. They were questioned. Only one of them is guilty. Only one of them is guilty. He says, see, this was it. Only one of them is guilty. All right, this was a statement. Their responses are, I did not steal it, Q stole it. Now, you know, they haven't given you that there is a true and false. We assume that Q is true. Why? R did not steal, I did not steal. That's a true statement. Why? Because इसको अगर false मानते हो तो बोल रहा है R stole, I stole. So this is a true statement. Which means R did not steal, I did not steal. So question answered. Who stole the mobile phone? P stole the mobile phone. But again, there is no information, and I just assume that, you know, Q is telling you the truth, right? And obviously, R did not steal, I did not steal is a true statement because it cannot be false. False ho gaya to which means R stole it and I stole it, but there is only one of them is guilty. So it is not possible. That's the reason I'll say 49. The answer is A. Yeah, this is something we have done in the classrooms number system, right? 1 to 9, 9 digits, right? 10 to 99. There are 90 two-digit numbers into 180 digits. I sincerely believe most of you should have done this. And 100 to 199. Again, these are how many numbers? 90 numbers. Check it out, right? No, sorry, 100 numbers, guys. 100 numbers, right? 199 minus 100 plus 1. 100 numbers. So 100 into 3. 300 digits, right? So total digits ending with 9. Should have done this, right? You should have done this. ये तो तुम लोगों को कर लेना चाहिए था. This is a plain simple question. All of you should have done it. All of you should have done it, है ना? Next देखिए. Yeah, P is equal to Q. P is equal to Q times 1 1, where Q belongs to set 1, 3 up till 9, right? Which means P is equal to Q times 3 into 37, and 481 comes out to be 37 into 13, right? So what is the HCF, highest common factor between Q is a number lying between 1 and 9, so it's all having common with 13. 3 is also not having anything common with 13, so it is 37. 37. Your HCF is 37. HCF is 37. Okay. He says n is a natural number. Then what is number of distinct remainders? Yeah, ye bhi. This is one question any one of you should have done. Yeah, so this is plus 2 3 divided by 4, remainder is 3. अगर n is equal to 2 लेते हो तो 1 plus 4 is 5 and divided by 4, remainder is 1. अगर तुम n is equal to 3 लेते हो so it is 1 की power 3 plus 2 की power 3 is 8, which is divided by is 1. So you realize what is the number of distinct factors when divided by 4? There are two distinct. We get 3, and otherwise we keep on getting 1. So that is how you get it. I think you should have done this question, guys. There are questions that are solvable, but then visibility nahi hota hai. Oh, this is again a great question. This is a set of 20 pipes, so don't bother about 20 pipes. चलिए लिखो, X is a set of pipes हैं. They do 70% work in 14 minutes. So total जो 20 pipes हैं वो 100% कितनी देर में करेगी? 20 minutes में, है ना? 20 minutes में. Then another set Y. Just check out Y, and it has 10 pipes. Create in 6 minutes. So Y 10 pipes to one work कितने में करेगा? By 3, right? So 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Similarly, says Z 16 pipes. Z 16 pipes empty it in 20 minutes. Half empty. He says the third set of 16 pipes can empty half the tank in 20 minutes. So half in 20. So full would be in. So Z, full would be minus. Okay, the half of the pipes of set X are closed. Half are closed. So which means now X half are closed would be taking 40 minutes, isn't it? And if half of the pipe set X are closed, half of the set Y are open. So half Y are open. So Y was doing it in 16 minutes, right? This is 32 minutes. And Z, otherwise also Z was minus 40. अगर इन तीनों को अपन इकट्ठे चला देंगे, if we make them all work together, this is 32 minutes to fill the whole tank. But 50% के लिए कितना होगा? Half of 32, which is 16 minutes. Half of 32, which is 16 minutes. I hope now this is clear, guys. चलेगा? Let's see. Let's see, guys. Oh, this is the same question, repeat of 2023. N is equal to 11, so 11 का 111 का whole square is 1. 1111 का whole square is 1, 4, 3, 1, and so on. So definitely 9. Going to 1, 2, 3. Definitely, it would have 9 ones. We have done a lot of questions that we have done it in the classroom, guys. A tram overtakes, same question we have done, same question. Exactly ditto same question we have done in the classroom. I can assure you that we have done it. So I just take 2% x. It needs to be solved, but I am writing it. The moment, guys, how good I am, right? I hope you will bear with me on x and y. X and y. Speed of x is 3. Speed of y is speed of the train. Take it as a speed of the train is st. So in the same direction, so relative st st. All right, and time over here is 8. Time over here is 9. Right, and let L be the length of the. So 8 is equal to L upon relative speed times S L upon st minus 3 by 8, and दूसरा 9 is equal to L upon t minus 4 times 5 by 8. And guys, when you solve for, give me answer first, find st. L को replace कर दो, the length of the tram to be. All right, चलिए नेक्स्ट करते हैं. ठीक है, सॉल्व करना है. आई थिंक वी हैव डन इट इन द क्लासरूम. This is going by Q R P S. देखो 60 times Q is minus 15 and R is multiplication into 3 and P is positive plus 20 divided by 4 would give you 20 as the answer. I think, isn't it? Something really, really easy. And this is a repeat of a sequence: 24, then x, then 12, then 18, then 36, 90. देखो ये twice का relation चल रहा है. This is multiplied by 1.5. So this is multiplied by 1. X is equal to 12. Isn't it? यहाँ पे half हो जाएगा. 24 का half is 12. 24 का half is 12. So this is how this is should have done, guys. ये वाला page ही कर लेना. Then he says, what is the minimum value of 7? This is 7 cube. This is 7 into 5 into mine was just a minute, 35 ना. एक मिनट बताता हूँ. ये 7 into 5 into 7 into 11, right? 11 हो जाएगा ये. Yes, 11, right? Yes, yes. 10, 10, 10, and this is 7, 7, and 7, and 7 times 1, 1, 1. This is the redundant number divided by 7 की power n and sorry, 7 की power n and 5 की power n. So definitely n has to be not power of 7, because the power of 7 तो बहुत ज़्यादा है. It has to be power of 5. So power of 5 क्या? 1. यहाँ से 1. 4 answers. 4 answers. You should have done this course, right? You may be wondering why I'm carrying the mic on my hand, because there's a lot of disturbance otherwise. तो अभी क्या mic को हाथ पे लगा के पढ़ा रहा हूँ मैं. 35 हो गया. अभी क्या बचा है? यार, this is again a very important question. He says P and Q walk on a circular track. They start at 5 a.m. from the same point in the opposite. I have done these kind of classroom again. Q, right? So ratio of their speeds, P is to Q. Ratio of the distances. का distance कितना है? एक का 5 कवर कर रहा है, तो एक का कवर कर रहा है. So this is equal to ratio of the speeds. Speed of P is to Q, right? So if I take, and then he says, yeah, 5 rounds per hour and Q by walks 3 rounds per hour, 5 rounds per hour, 3 rounds per hour. अगर अपन इसकी लेते हैं 5 और इसकी लेते हैं 3, so and you say circumference is r, so r times 5 and r 3 times r, it is 1/8, which means ये हर 12.5 मिनट बाद 7.5 sorry, right, 1/8, which is by 8 guys, 30/4, 15/2. They would meet after every 7.5 hours. They would meet after every 7.5 minutes. Sorry, right? After every 7.5 minutes. Now you realize when they started at 5, first meeting is 5, second is 5:50, then it is 5:22, right? 5:22 and a half. This is the first meeting. Don't require these 5:20 formula. So 5:22 and a half, 5:30, 5:37 and a half, right? And 5:45, 5:52 and a half, and 6 o'clock. 6, 7.5, 6:15, right? 6:22 and a half, 30, 6:37 and a half, 6:45, and then 6, and we need to find between, right? Check out 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Answer is 13. Answer is, and we have done circular running. हमने किया है circular running. So I don't know why we are not able to solve it. चलेगा? So let's see the next one, guys. I hope now you're getting the true answers, right answers, right? Not hushed up answers, है ना? ये भी हो गया है. We have done 35 also. This sequence, guys, I think for 30th, none of you should have left it. Question number 30th, none of you should have left it. Answer is C. C answer आ रहा है, देखो अगर C करोगे, in my bad, C. So your answer would come out to be A, B, sorry, A. The answer is A, B, C, C. Again, A, B, C, C. Subsequent, their answer is. I don't even want to do this question. Neither would you even entertain it. This is, you should have done it actually. Ooh, this is one question. QR is a ticket number, PP. So you're saying PQR. This is what I got. PQR minus PS is equal to P, right? And let's see, 100 times P plus 10 times Q plus R minus 10 times P minus S is equal to 100 times P plus 100 times 10 times P plus T. So this 100 and 100 cancel out, isn't it? And Q is 3. Q is 3. So ये 30 plus R minus 10P minus S is equal to 10P plus T. Huh? So 10P plus T. So 30 plus R minus S. That is. Yeah, I put here. Wait a minute. So this of 10Q. Q तो अपने को पुट कर दिया, तो 30 plus R minus 10P minus S is equal to 10P plus, that is what, right? 30 plus R minus plus, does it give you anything? आई डोंट थिंक सो, नॉट मच ऑफ नॉलेज। इधर देखो यार सब लोग, अभी क्या अपन पुट किया, पी आर minus ps is equal to, one thing is there, this p is coming down just like, which means there is nothing that is to be carried, there is nothing that is to be carried, isn't it? In that context what I get, देखो यार मेरा जो आया है वो आया है p is equal to 1, p is equal to p is equal to 1, and once we get p is equal to 1, then thing that we get, देखो 1 3 r minus 1 is equal to 1 1 t, 1 1 t, राइट। अब आर और एस की कौन सी वैल्यूज इसको सेटिस्फाई कर रही है, मेरी आर और एस 9, if r is equal to 4, s is equal to 9, you would get distinct value of t less than equal to 6, right? And second is 2,8, and third is 2,7, 1 वो आ नहीं सकता है, राइट? एंड उसके अलावा सारी वैल्यूज जो हैं वो लेस देन t लेस देन 6 ही रहेगा, ग्रेटर देन बन जाएगा। there are three such numbers that would be working. All right, तो इसके बाद नेक्स्ट किया जाए, again LCM is 1001, which is 7 into 7 into 13, and HCF is 1. How many such sets are there having only three positive integers? एक तो यही हो गया 7 11 and 13. Now you keep on इसके मल्टीपल्स देखो यार, 7 11 13, राइट, 77 91 140 एंड 1, तो तुम उधर चेंज करते रहो 13 के मल्टीपल, 7 11 9 एंड 7 11 13 का मल्टीपल इज 143 एंड 7 11 1, ये तीन सेट्स, तो चार सेट्स तो मैंने लिख दिया, ठीक है? तो मोर देन ना ज्यादा ही चलेगा। फिर देखना 7 11 के मल्टीपल 13, 7 91 13, 7 10 1 30, and I've written multiples of 11, तो सात तो हो ही गए। फिर 7 के मल्टीपल लिखो, 77 11 13, isn't it? And 91 11 13 and 1001 11 13, so more than 8 चल रहा है भाई, a lot of numbers are there, a lot of numbers are there, right? Next 28, again this is question, I think most of you got confused with these questions actually, काफी लोग तो इसी में confused, let both p and q be the prime number such that p square plus k is also a prime number, p और k भी prime है and p square plus k is also prime and is less than 30, and is less than 30, what is number of possible values of k, k का कितना values होगा, हाँ, देखो p और k इसका मतलब है they belong to 5 7 7 13, साल तो नहीं है ना। अगर तुम p is equal to 2 लेता है तो ये क्या बन जाता है 4 प्लस के, 4 प्लस के इज प्राइम, मेरा कब आ रहा था 27 में, अभी बताते हैं यार तुम्हें, 4 प्लस के इज प्राइम व्हेन k is equal to 3 7 13 and 90, राइट। अगर तुम p is equal to 3 लेता है, राइट, इट इज 9 प्लस k, 9 plus k is only possible when k is equal to 2, isn't it? उसके अलावा नहीं होगा, बिकॉज 9 प्लस एनी ऑड नंबर would give you an even number, right? And if you take p is equal to 5, it is 25 plus k, right? अभी k को अगर तुम 2 पुट करते हैं तो 27 इज नॉट अ प्राइम नंबर, अगर 3 पुट करते हो तो फिर से वो इवन नंबर शुरू हो जाएगा, so there is no such pair. And if you take p is equal to 20, p is equal to 7, 7 square is 49 plus k, वो तो 30 से बड़ा ही हो गया. So how many pairs, how many values of k are there? 5 values of k are there. Now these were some certainly tacky questions, huh? That is the reason most of you have actually struggled, because you got stuck up with these questions, है ना? ये questions में stuck up हो गए तुम लोग. Next एक ने, I think you should have done this question again. This is one of the easiest questions you would ever find, है ना? So let's see. Panic attack has started coming. A lot of messages I'm getting for 2026 paper, sir. हाँ, अभी क्या बोल रहा है? Maximum value of x plus y. दोनों का maximum 7 and 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. That of minimum of x minus y. Minimum of x minus y. So y x का minimum लो and y का maximum लो -3, right? So 15 minus 3 is minus of 5. Answer is none of these. You should have done it, guys. You should have done this question, right? Let's see. First 100 natural number, how many of them are not divisible by any of 2, 3, 5, 7 and 9? देखो यार 100 है, इसमें 25 प्राइम है and 74 composite है and one is neither prime nor composite, right? So this is the breakup. इन 25 प्राइम में से ये वाले प्राइम निकाल दो, 2, 3, 5, 7 -4 21, but 1 is also a number which is not divisible by 2, 3, 5, 7 plus 1 कर दो, 22 is your answer. Easy. You should have done it. There are a lot of people giving very long methods also, right? I don't think you require that long methods. It can be easily sorted out, है ना? चलिए नेक्स्ट करते हैं. Okay. Unit digit of a number. See, these are odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And again, it is 11, which is 1. If you check out, all odd numbers are there, and multiply any odd number multiplied by 5 gives you 5 at the unit place. You should have done it. ये कर लेना चाहिए था तुम्हें. Alright. Oh, देखिए कह रहे हैं आप then h is always greater than c. Then b is always greater than e. देखना, b is greater than c, but c is less than d. नहीं है ये, there is no relation because दो counter sign रहा है नहीं. p अभी क्या है, s और v. s is t is less than equal to, so it can be less than also, नहीं चलेगा. Neither one nor two is giving you answer. 4-digit number, when divided by, it is LCM of 3, 5, 6, 9 times k minus 2. Why? Because 3 minus 1 is 5 minus 6 minus 4 is 2 and 9, right? So LCM is 90k minus 2. इस तरह का नंबर होगा वो. This is your answer. 1078. 90 का multiple minus 2 comes out to be 1080 is a 90 का, बाकी नहीं. I think plain LCM HCF, guys. Plain LCM. Okay, the price petrol shot up. The price petrol shot up by 10%. All right. तो 2200 किलोमीटर चल रहा था, माइलेज था 16 का, तो इतना प्राइस पे कर रहा था 2200 बटे 16, राइट? दिस वाज द प्राइस इनटू 90 पर लीटर. नाउ ही इज ड्राइविंग x, mileage is same, rate is 99, so x comes out to be 1000, right? So 200 less. Otherwise also, if you know this, petrol has increased by 10%, then to keep the same expenses, the distance would be reduced by, so upon 1.1, now he would be able to cover 2000 kilometers. We have done it, increase and decrease the percentages. So this is the same question and you should have done it, guys. ये तो कर लेना चाहिए था. This is a classroom question. चलेगा? Oh, anyone, no one could find a clue other than my student. 7 square plus 24 square, 25 square. Pythagorean triplet, guys. 12 square plus 6, 20 square. So 60 square plus 60 square. You know 16 का half is 8. 8 का square 4. 65 3. अपने को पता है ये आंसर is 65. अपन लोगों ने क्लास में किया हुआ है ये. We have done it in the classroom. Done. Yeah, solid painted cube here 60. आना है. I think we have again done it in the classroom. 60 is 3 into 5. तो -1 करेंगे 2 और इसका 2 plus 3 plus 4 9 मिनिमम कट्स चाहिए अपने को. मिनिमम नंबर ऑफ कट्स आर 9. आपने क्लासरूम में किया स्टिल रिमेंबर. आई थिंक करण सर ने ये क्वेश्चन ही करवाया हुआ है तुम्हें. एग्रीड. बाकी लोगों के लिए तो हमें पिक्चर भी बनाना पड़ेगा, है ना. बट आई थिंक यू गाइस कैन डू इट इफ यू वांट अ पिक्चर. Right, 2 cuts. Let's see, let us change the color. 2 cuts, 1 and 2, 1, right. Then 3 cuts, 3 cuts, 1 2 3, right. And then 4 cuts, 1 2 3 4, 1 3 4. These are those 60 cuboids, not cubes. Cuboids है ना. And then number of smaller pieces which are not painted on any 6. So we know this that inside का जितना भी होगा, right, वो क्या होगा, 2 डायमेंशन कम, इसका 2 डायमेंशन कम 1, इसका 2 डायमेंशन कम और इसका 2 डायमेंशन कम. डेफिनेटली इट वुड बी. Both are true, guys. Both 1 and 2 are true. Both 1 and 2 are true. Is it okay? A lot of messages, huh? I understand, guys. हाँ, चलिए नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. If you're my student, you should have done this question as well. Increase by k percent, p times k percent, k by 100, right, into 1 minus k by 100 into 1 plus k by 100 into 1 minus k by 100 is equal to q. No need to assume because the answer was also given in the same kind of context. तुम देखोगे तो आंसर भी सेम काइंड ऑफ कॉन्टेक्स्ट में दिया हुआ है, isn't it? Then your answer is A. It's working. Solve करो. P times this is 1 plus k का, sorry, 100 plus k का whole square, 100 minus k का whole square is equal to 10 की power 8 times q. Now which is 100 times 100 square minus k square का power 2 is equal to this times q. Right? आंसर यार अभी तो मान लो, है ना. Simple plain calculation था. You should have done it with your eyes closed. I started with the option. Team X scored a total of n numbers, so I say 70 runs in 20 overs. Team Y tied in 10 overs less to 18 overs. Y ने 72 रन. इसका एवरेज ओवर क्या हो गया, 70 by 18 runs per over. He says had teams Y's average run rate increases by 50% higher. तो Y का अगर वो 6 runs per over कर दे, is 72 by 6, 12 overs have been tied in 12 overs. तो इससे चल रहा था, पर 144 से भी चल रहा था. Every answer was giving you same thing, 72, 144, 216. Everyone was giving you those same things, so cannot be determined. So even you're checking the options, guys, you can check all the options. Got it? You should check all the options. An option, linear equation, right? This is a very, very easy sequence actually. Again, this is a new way of giving exam. Is giving calendar question. We are highly impressed. I am highly impressed by UPSC. The way they give exams is really amazing. So this is -0. This is minus. This should be -3. October -3, right? October -3 comes out to be July. There are two options. ये तो चला ही गया. And then you keep on doing -3 -4 -5. You will get your answer as April last. तो पीछे जाना था यार. -1 से पीछे, -2 से पीछे जाना था, है ना? Okay, next देखिए. How many possible values of p plus q plus r again? P plus q plus r. 1 plus p plus 1 plus q plus 1 plus r is equal to 1. So it goes by p is equal to q is equal to r is equal to 3, or where p, q, r are natural numbers, not necessarily distinct. एक value हो गई 9. Then second is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is 1. So your sum is again 2 plus 4 plus 4, which is 10. One more is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Check it out. Right? This also gives you 2 plus 3 plus 6, which is equal to 11. So there are three such values. There are three such values. This is an amazing question, guys. I am highly impressed by this. Highly impressed, right? So next देखते हैं. All right, next. Three prime numbers less than. They love prime numbers. Okay. So 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Differences of 1, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2 and 2. देखो जरा चेक करो यार, ये आपका आ जाएगा, है ना? तो नाउ ही सेज क्यों ऐसा है ना? तो एक तो दो का डिफरेंस देखो, पहला बन जाता है 3 7, isn't it? देखो 3 5 7. check it out. तो आए 2 times 5 is equal to 3 plus 7. yes. तो इसका सम कितना हो जाएगा 15, राइट? फिर 4 का डिफरेंस देखो, तो 3 plus 4 is 7 plus 4 is 11. इसका सम कितना आ रहा है 21. 4 का डिफरेंस 3 7, मेरा ये आया, ठीक है. और 4 के डिफरेंस पे उसके बाद 6 का डिफरेंस देखो गाइस, और टेक 8 का डिफरेंस. 4 का डिफरेंस भी देखो यार, एक और 4 का आ रहा है, ये देखो 7 11, और इधर भी आ रहा है गाइस 13 14. नहीं, देन चेक आउट डिफरेंस ऑफ 6 गाइस. डिफरेंस ऑफ 6 चल रहा है. आई थिंक आई गॉट 2 7, ये देखो प्लस 6 7 13 19. सम इज 20 29 7 13 19. और आ रहा है, यस आई थिंक 5 7 5 11 17. your sum comes out to be 16 33, right? And then is there a difference of 8? I think yes it is. 3 11 and 19. इसका सम कितना आ रहा है अगेन 33. तो क्वेश्चन क्या है, हाउ मेनी डिस्टिंक्ट पॉसिबल वैल्यूज आर देयर फॉर p plus r? 15 21 39 एंड 33. 4. आंसर क्वेश्चन कुछ और पूछ रहा है ना वो आपसे. ही इज आस्किंग how many distinct values are there? So guys, I hope now this is good. Chalega? I just love this paper as much you appreciate. Huh? And yes, this is again something you should have done. N is a natural number such that plus Q plus R, where P, Q, R are distinct factors of N, right? So मेरे को दिखा 6, 6 के factors 1, 2, and 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to then 12. 12 के factors are 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. What is 6? Sorry, 6 के हैं 1, 2, 3, 12 के हैं 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. तुम खुद देखो 6 plus 4 plus 2, 12. इस तरह अगर तुम देखोगे there's 12, 24, 30, 36, 42, 8 such. चलेगा 8 such numbers. Let me see. Baki is guys. Rest is your RC. So I'm giving you answers to the RC, right? First is C. Just writing it. First is and second is D. Kindly mark it. This is for set A. Passage 1, 2 answers. First is and second is D. A lot of students are asking for answers, right? Then passage number 2. Passage number 2. Question number 3. Third, I get B. Third is B. And fourth is D. Third is B and fourth is D. Kindly mark it. Third is B and fourth is D. All right. So next again. 11th. My answer for 11th. Let me show you my answer for 11th. And 11th is D. 11th is D. Kindly mark it. And 12th. 12th is D. 11th is D. 12th is D. 13th is D. And 14th is A. These are 4 answers. 12th is D, 11th is D, 13th and 14th is A. 14th is A, so that you get a clear, uh, you know, uh, answers for and your marks. And after this, 21. So there were 29 questions this time. 21 and 22. 21 is A, 22 is D. 21 is A, 22 is D. 21 is A, 22 is D. Let's see. 23 and 24. 23 and 24. 23 is A, 24 is D. Right? So next passage is 31. Let's see 31. 31 is D. 31 is D. 32 is D. 31 D, 32 is D, right? And 33 is B, and 34 is B. Can you mark it, guys? Can you mark it? 41, huh? 41 D B. 41 is B, and 42 is A. 41 is B, 42 is A. 43. 43 is C, and 44 is D. 43 is C, 44 is D. Let's move ahead, guys. 51. My answers, right? I don't say everyone's answer. You can check it out. 51 is C. 52 is C. 52 is also C, right? 53 is D, and 54 is, kindly mark it. 51 C, 52 C, 53 is D, and 54 is D. All right. Then comes C wala. 61 is A. 1 is A. C2 is C. 3 is A. A C A, and here 64. 64. The 64 we have done it here. 4 is an aptitude, right? Yes, 71 and 70 have to do. Let's see. 71 is B, and 72 is D. 71 is B, 72 is D, and that is how you finish off your RC, guys. There were 29 questions of RC, right? I hope, I think now you are sorted out and happy. But this paper requires a lot. You cannot do it in last two or last two. You cannot just do theory and say we have. Please understand. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Have really good time. 24 was related. If you ask me, 2025 was why? Because 2023 you said it is out of syllabus. Out of syllabus. Thank you so much, and Jain, to all of you. God bless you all. I hope you join that Shubhra Ranjan IAS and clear your CSAT. Because of CSAT nahi ruke. Thank you.